Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to do some yoga, so get ready, unroll your mat, and grab props if you'd like to use them. I'll give you a minute to get that stuff. I'll see you right back here. Hi again. We're going to start on our hands and knees in Anahatasana, basically a puppy dog pose. So think of your down dog with knees on the mat. You can tuck or untuck the toes, whatever feels good here. Slide both hands out, lower your elbows, forehead on the mat. Keep the hips lined up over your knees. Let your heart center just melt toward the mat. That's why the pose is called Anahatasana. Your heart center, the heart chakra, is Anahata, and that is what we are opening here, clearing and stimulating the heart chakra. Let yourself soften into the stretch, and of course, modify as you see fit today. So if you need, you can work deeper into poses as you see fit, if you know how to do so. And of course, if you need to back out, that is also fine to do. So if you wanted to ease out of your Anahatasana here, you can always shift the hips back into a little more of a child's pose. And if the head, neck, and shoulders are feeling good, you know you have the space to work it deeper, the option is to bring your chin forward if you choose to do so. Otherwise, let's just keep the breath moving nice and easy, in and out through the nose. And we'll hold here for about 3 more deep breaths. And then coming out slow, slide the hands back. Lift your forehead off the mat so you're on hands and knees, and tuck the toes if they aren't already tucked here. Shift your hips toward the heels until you feel a nice stretch through the arches of your feet and through the toes. If the knees feel good and you'd like to work this a little deeper, you can come into a full toe stretch by walking the hands back, sitting upright, hips on the heels, letting your hands just rest on the legs, look past the nose, and let's hold here for another 2 or 3 deep breaths. You could always come out of it sooner if you need to. One more deep breath. And let's all meet on hands and knees. Come forward, shake out the feet a little bit, just to release the feet, release the toes in any way that feels good for you. And let the tops of both feet settle onto the mat. Come into pigeon pose. Bring the right knee through. Extend the left leg back. Sit tall. Modify on the back if you need to do the reverse figure 4 here, and of course you're always welcome to take a block or rolled up blanket under the right hip or thigh if you need, just to help you avoid shifting to the right or to the left. Stay center, and when you're ready, slide the arms out, lower the forehead down, and let's hold for 2 or 3 more deep breaths. And coming out, we'll slide the hands in, Lift the head up. Now roll to the outer right hip. Bring the left leg all the way around. Cross your left foot to the outside of the right leg, coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. So the hips level out, sit tall. If you choose to dial this back a little bit, you can straighten the right leg out, lengthen along the spine, twist to your left side. Drop the left arm back and open to the left, maybe look past your shoulder, keep the breath moving, hold for another deep breath. Return to center, take a brief counter stretch, go right. As you center out, take the left foot and unhook it from the outside of the right leg. We'll do pigeon pose going the other way. Take the right leg, sweep it back behind you. Now the left knee is in front. Sit tall, level the hips, modify as you need, use the props as you see fit, and when you're ready to do so, reach both arms out, lower down, forehead down. You can always even put a block or something under the forehead if that feels good. 2 or 3 more deep breaths. One more full breath. And as you come out, lift the head, slide your hands in, setting up our seated spinal twist. Roll to the outer left leg. Now the right leg comes back around. Step the right foot to the outside of the left leg. Hips level. Option to dial it back by straightening the left leg. Sit tall, twist to the right side. Now the right arm drops back behind you. Look to the right, maybe past your shoulder. Hold for another deep breath. Coming back to center, brief counter stretch, go left. Return to the middle, unwrap the right leg, come onto your hands and knees, and this time let's take it to our downward facing dog, hips up and back. Walk out the feet if you like, pedaling out the heels as you bend one knee, the other. Just getting the blood flowing through the whole rest of the body. Nice easy breaths. With a big inhale, lift the heels up. With your exhale, sink the heels down. Taking it forward to your plank pose, lining up the shoulders over the wrist. You can take chaturanga or drop the knees to modify. Send the elbows back. Lift into your cobra or upward facing dog. And bring it back to down dog. We'll hold for another deep breath. Put a soft bend in the knees, look forward. Walk or hop your feet to the front. Fold over the legs. When you get there, separate the feet just a couple inches apart and take your hands to opposite elbows. Coming into ragdoll as you drape yourself over the legs. Option to nod or sway a little if you like. Make sure you have at least a micro bend in the knees, but you're welcome to bend up the knees as much as you like. And switch the hands so the opposite is on top. Letting the head hang heavy. Relax the arms toward the mat, then roll up slow to stand as you press down and uncurl. Lifting all the way up. Relax the shoulders, standing nice and tall in Tadasana. Gaze past the nose. Inhale, sweep the arms around. Exhale, dive right back over the legs. Lift your chest, inhale, and step both feet back into plank as you exhale. Breathe in, and chaturanga or drop the knees. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to down dog, or feel free to give yourself a little breather in child's pose. Let's hold for 3 deep breaths. One more breath. And soft knees look forward. Walker, jump the feet to the front. Lift your chest on the inhale. Exhale, round down. Inhale, sweep the arms around, rise up. Bring both palms to prayer at the heart. Bend the knees deep. Standing figure four, take the left ankle above the right knee. Feel free to bend the right knee a little deeper if you have room to do so. Hold for a breath. Take it to warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Step the left leg back, spin the heel down. Lift the arms, look up, nice deep bend in the right knee. One breath. Start looking straight ahead and reach the arms out to the sides like airplane wings. Lean in for warrior three, float the back leg up. One breath. Return to warrior one as you step back, heel down, arms up. Drop the arms out again. Take the left arm, wrap it under the right, reaching your hands to shoulders like you're giving yourself a big hug. With your exhale, tuck the elbows in as you round, relax the head down. Press down as you come up, sweep both arms out to the sides. Warrior three, float the left leg up, fly forward. Return to warrior one, step back, heel down, arms up. Reach the arms out again. Take the right arm now under the left, hands to shoulders. Then round in, tuck the elbows, head down. Press down, come up, arms reach out. Warrior three, one more time. Float the left leg up, fly forward. Return to warrior one, step back, heel down, arms up. Warrior two, reach out to the side, look over the right hand. One breath. Let's reverse warrior, sweep the right arm over. Adding half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, reach out, use a block under the right hand if you like, float the left leg up, lift the left arm high. Nice and easy, keep the breath moving softly, turn your head when you can. Try looking up if you can and give it another deep breath. Float back for warrior two. Come back up, reach out. Bring both arms behind the back, interlace fingers, setting up a modified humble warrior. Chest up, lean forward as you bow toward the inside of the right leg. Relax the head down, reach both arms to the sky, one breath. Lower your hands to the mat, inside the right foot, lift the chest. Skandasana, side lunge, go left. Stretch the right leg. You can stay high or go low if you choose, one breath. We'll come into our wide-legged fold in the center, Prasarita Padottanasana, hips up. Parallel the feet, hang over the legs. I'm lowering my forearms onto the mat, but you can keep your hands down. You can hold on to the lower legs or even interlace fingers behind the back, stretching arms overhead. Relax the toes. Hold for another deep breath. We'll meet in center with hands on the mat, chest up, and come into a low lunge, face the front of the mat. Pivot, walk your hands around. And when you get to your low lunge at the front, down dog split, sweep the right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, head down. Peek under the left arm and let's hold for another deep breath. Level out the hips, step to low lunge, bring your foot through the hands. Step all the way up to the front and fold over the legs, round it down. Inhale, sweep the arms around, rise up, reach as you lift. Exhale, bring the palms to prayer at the heart. Bend deep through the knees, standing figure four. Take the right ankle this time above the left knee. Feel free to sit a little deeper if you can and hold for another deep breath. Take it to warrior one, step the right leg back, heel to the mat, arms high, look up if you can, bend deep through the left knee. And looking straight ahead, reach the arms out, warrior three, lean in and float the right leg up. One breath. Warrior one, step back, heel down, lift the arms. And reach the arms out, take the left arm under the right, hands to shoulders, tuck the elbows in as you round, relax the head down. Press down, come back up, arms reach out, warrior three, lean in, float the right leg up. Warrior one, step back, lift the arms. Drop the arms out, take the right arm under the left, hands to shoulders, tuck the elbows in as you round. Come back up, reach the arms out, warrior three, one more time, lean in, fly forward. Warrior one, step back, heel down, lift the arms. Warrior two, reach out. Hold for a breath. Reverse warrior, left arm, sweep it over. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, reach out. Use a block under the left hand if you like. Right leg up, right arm high. Lift up and away from the mat. Get yourself set up, then turn your head right, maybe look up. Hold for another deep breath. Return to warrior two, float back, come up, reach out. Take both arms behind the back, interlace fingers, chest up, modified humble warrior. Lean forward inside the left leg, head down, arms up to the sky. Hold for another deep breath. Lower both hands to the mat inside the left foot, chest up. Skandasana, side lunge, go right. You can stay high or go low. Stretch the left leg and hold for one more breath. We'll take it up into our wide-legged fold. Lift the hips up, parallel the feet. Hang over the legs. Hands down. If you want to grab toes, feel free. Hands to lower legs. I'm just gonna drop my forearms down. Keep the legs active. No locking out the knees, so keep a slight micro bend here. Try to relax the toes. Just letting the breath move nice and easy. Hold for one more deep breath. We'll meet in center with hands on the mat, chest up. We'll take it to our low lunge at the front, so pivot. Work it all the way around, around, around. Down dog split, left leg, sweep it up, sweep it back, bend at the knee, open the hip, head down, peek under the right arm, one breath. We'll level out the hips, low lunge, step through the hands. Step all the way up to the front and fold over the legs. Step the feet hip width distance, Padangusthasana, grab onto big toes. Then lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, elbows out, head down, sit bones high. Let's hold for at least 3 more deep breaths. One more. And pressing down, big inhale, chest up. Releasing out the toes, bring both hands to the waist and with a flat back, press up slow to stand. Keep the hands on the waist. We'll do Vrikshasana tree pose. I'll do this facing you because it's just easier to set it up. Shift your weight to the left leg, turn the right toes out. Look at one point past the nose and just keep it straight ahead or even slightly downward. Not all the way down, but just slightly toward the end of your nose downward. Stepping the right foot inside the left leg, avoid the side of the knee. Then bring the palms to prayer at the heart. Stand tall, chest up, relax the shoulders down, then inhale, lift the arms, separate your hands. As the arms keep lifting up, the shoulder blades drop down the back. Relax the eyebrows and hold for another deep breath. Bring palms to prayer at the heart, lower the right leg. We'll go the other way, shift your weight to the right leg, turn the left toes out, still maintaining your gaze on the drishti, and step the left foot in, avoiding the knee. Palms together, press down, lift the arms, drop the shoulder blades. One more full breath. And return the prayer to the heart and lower the left leg. Relax the arms down by your side. Tadasana, front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms around. Exhale, dive over the legs. Chest up on the inhale and send both feet to plank as you exhale. We'll do a little Vashisthasana, side plank pose. Modified here, lower your left knee on the mat, extend the right leg straight back behind you and turn the right foot flat. Sweep the right arm over and either hold it here, you can float the right leg up. If you're feeling really spicy today and you want to really challenge yourself, you can straighten both legs and step the right foot behind you on the mat, coming into a little mini flip with the right arm reaching over. Hold for one more breath. Let's all meet in center plank. Come back to the middle, go the other way, lower the right knee, spin the left foot flat, sweep the left arm up, sweep the left arm over. Option to keep it here, option to float the left leg. If you tried it on the first side, straighten both legs. This time the left foot steps behind you and the left arm reaches over. One more breath. And coming back, center plank, lower the knees, lower all the way onto the belly. Let's reach the arms back, setting up Shalabhasana locust pose. Reach the arms back, interlace all 10 fingers, press the palms together, draw the shoulder blades together, and keep the feet, the legs together. Inhale, lift everything up. You can look straight ahead past the nose or look toward the floor in front of the mat. Lift up, keep the feet together. Deep breaths. One more big inhale, come up, up, up. Then exhale, lower down, release the hands, and turn your head to the side for a breath. We're going to do one more back bend today. Option to do a second locust pose, or if you want to go Dhanurasana boat pose, bend the knees, reach back, grab your feet close to the ankles, bring the knees in. So choose whatever back bend you prefer, set yourself up, press down, inhale, lift up, lift, come up, open the heart. And hold for one more breath. Release out, let go, and shift back into child's pose. We'll hold here for about 5 deep breaths. Stay present, stay focused. And as you come out, come onto hands and knees. Sweep the legs around front. We'll do some Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold, straightening out the legs, maybe shuffle the hips in a little bit, sit tall, arms high, big inhale, and exhale, come forward, grab your feet, grab toes, heels, use a strap or belt if you need. Lengthen, shoulders back, and let's give it another 2 or 3 deep breaths. And slide the hands back in, returning upright, bending up at the knees. Let's roll down onto the back and hug the knees in. Rock a little side to side if that feels good. Maybe happy baby pose if that feels good. And bringing your feet back down on the mat. We'll do a brief reverse figure 4. Take the right ankle above the left knee and hug the left leg in, either on top of or behind the left leg. Hold for another deep breath. As you release, take the right knee, hug it in, stretch the left leg out on the mat, twist to your left side, drop the right arm out. Look to the right if you can and hold for another deep breath. Return to center, switch feet on the mat, left ankle above the right knee, reverse figure 4, hug the right leg in, flex the feet, relax the head back, relax the shoulders. One more breath. Again, switching the sides. As you release, hug the left knee in and stretch the right leg along the mat. Take your twist, go to the right. Drop the left arm out. Turn your head to the left if you can. One more breath. And come back to center, hug the knees in. Option to settle onto the mat in Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees out if you like. You can always put blocks under the knees to support the hips if you like, hands on the legs or on the belly. If you want to use this opportunity to go upside down, take shoulder stand, headstand. If that's in your practice, feel free. As an option, especially deep into the summer season, I always like to encourage the use of props to take a supported variation. So feel free to do that. You still get the same benefit of the inversion without kicking up too much heat and potentially overheating the body, which leads to irritation and all kinds of negative things. So we want to temper that a little bit. So if you want to use a block, you can lift the hips, slide the block right behind the sacrum. You can even use a bolster, rolled up blanket, pillow, anything that you can get your hands on if you like. Find a comfortable spot behind the lower back, then just lift both legs up and drop the arms out. And that's, of course, if you're doing this variation. Let's give it another deep breath or 2. And lower your feet if you're upside down. And take the counter stretch for your inversion. So if you're in headstand, you'll take a child's pose. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, the restorative stretch, you can hold a little longer or fold the knees in if you like. You can even hug the knees in. Shoulder stand or any variations, rock up. And either take fish pose, straight legs, chest up, head back on the mat, or I'm going to demo using a block here. Take the block toward the middle of your back. As you lay back, the shoulder blades wrap around the block and your head drops back. You may need to kind of maneuver yourself just a little bit to find a reasonably comfortable spot, then just let the arms drop out. And we'll hold for another deep breath or two. And as you release out, if you're using a prop like I am, bend the knees, roll to your side so you're rolling off of your prop. Remove it from behind you, roll back, hug the knees in, and we'll all meet here, hugging the knees in. Again, rock a little, happy baby if you like. Settle back onto the mat, just lay back, coming into your Shavasana, extending out the legs. Give yourself some space. Let the arms drop out, turn the palms up, and close your eyes. Just letting go of the breath, right? No more movement, no more controlling the breath, just let go. Soften into space. Enjoy these few moments to restore and recover so you feel better leaving than when you first arrived today. Feel free to remain for longer if you have time to do so. Otherwise, I will leave you here. Thank you again for sharing your practice with me. Until we meet again on the mat, namaste.